It's Mickey again.
Me, JC.
And Brittany.
And Eric.
And you're watching the Smoky Mountain Family. And it is Suggestions Week, and today we're at Per Suggestion.
Okay, so not only is it Suggestion Week, but we also did a poll not too long ago that asked for, would you all like to see like a luxury cabin or an affordable cabin, and then asked what location it was at. An affordable cabin in Gatlinburg won. So we searched high and low, spent many hours trying to find the absolute cheapest deal that we could find, and what we found was DAVY CROCKETT's cabin. So we're staying here. We're going to show you guys around, and we're going to stay a couple nights and see how we like it. Let's get it. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to stay tonight.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You know what me and Jay noticed?
What?
You know what we noticed about Keegan?
I must say, when I pictured this in my head, like what it was going to be like staying here, this was not.
Do you want to know
What I
really
thought.
why we are at Davy Crockett's and how we found an affordable cabin?
Say again?
So do you really want to know why we're here? For real? And how we found an affordable cabin under $800 before January? Well, someone suggested Tom Sawyer cabin.
Yeah, they did.
I thought they said Davy Crockett because they're similar.
Somehow she equated Davy Crockett and
I
Tom
think
Sawyer.
I literally said, that's the same person though, right? Like a nickname, you know? It's not.
So we this is how we end up here.
We
But
found this.
some of you guys did just suggest a cabin rental, so it works. All right, let's get in here.
It's a $397 mistake.
So here we are. It's not going to be a very long review or a very long showing of the beginning.
You do have to remember this is $397. This is probably
And I think to put that in proper perspective, we need to tell you that we combed through dozens upon dozens upon dozens of places that said they were like $100 and some a night, and then by the time that they got finished with
with the
taxes and
cabins?
everything,
Yeah, with the cabins,
it would
it
end
was
up being
literally
$5,
$800.
$6, $7, $8, $9,000 for a couple nights.
$800 was the cheapest, because if you look on VRBO, and you can do it right now, what you're going to find for affordable cabins in Gatlinburg, Tennessee is on the days that it's available or say that it's available and it's a low price, it's going to make you stay for at least 4 nights.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it's a trick. You'll see it and you'll be like, oh, let's click it. And then you'll be like, wait a minute. How many days do I have to stay? One of them was even like 6 days or something like that.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was a week-long stay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that. But here's the living room. There are a couple leather couches. This is an older place. So we kind of, we came in and did a little reconnaissance before we started. And we didn't find anything dirty, but we did find some things that were worn. So
that's a sleeper sofa.
yeah, sleeper sofa.
And the TV is right there. I will say all of the TVs in here are pretty small, but maybe it makes the space look bigger.
Yeah, because it's not a lot of space. I mean, I'm guessing there's probably maybe 800, 700 square feet in here.
Which
So
is bigger than some rooms we've paid for.
yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
But there's a table here. So that's really nice. You can get some food, just bring it back right here. Parton's Deli is right.
Or you can cook some food. Yeah. And there's a little place. So where this is, if you're coming into Gatlinburg, as soon as you come into town, there is a golf course on the left. That little putt-putt golf course. It sits directly behind there. Davy Crockett's putt-putt. Yeah. So here's the bed.
The girls have claimed this one because they have school tomorrow, they said. So they needed a good night's sleep. They couldn't play around with the sofa? Sleeper sofa?
Yeah, there it is.
They needed to know.
But also, just in case you're concerned about that, we're actually closer to their school, well, one of their schools now than we were before. So. All
right. I will say in here, on camera, it probably looks really small and really cramped. However, we've stayed at cabins way more expensive than this. And the bedroom area, if you would go to walk, you're hitting your knee on something. Yeah. And that's not happening.
There is actually adequate space on both sides here. And it's not
space.
It's not a huge bed, but it's also not as small as it could be.
They have this little chair.
But speaking of as small as it could be.
Yeah.
This television is a computer monitor.
If I'm being honest, we kind of let them have this when we seen the TV. Because before it was like, I presented it as they have school, let's let them have a good night's sleep. And really it was like,
well, we're not going to be able to mess with that TV. We're planning on playing some Fortnite tonight.
We'll take the couch. Tomorrow is self-care day.
Yep. On the other end of the cabin is the little kitchenette, I would probably call it. But it's like I said, it's clean, but it's worn.
I don't mind it if it's clean.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
there's nothing gross, like there's nothing growing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, everything's really clean, yeah.
Like it's been cleaned so much there's rust.
Yeah.
And then you have the bathroom. There's a thermostat right here that you can adjust.
Hold on, I gotta test this really quick. Okay.
Oh my God.
All right, cool.
Oh, to see if it lets you go down.
Yeah, because some of them they have like a governor on it, yeah.
All right, so we got the bathroom. It is a small space, but I've had way smaller, and it was the main bathroom in the cabin, the one we stayed in Halloween.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't really move to.
Yeah.
So this is small. It's clean. Now in here they have done a good job. Either has to be a newer shower, or they have just kept it really, really good, just because in comparison, I would think there'd be more wear. And your basic.
Yep.
Bathroom setup here. We're going to see how effectively you can get ready with 3 girls in this cabin.
It's going to be interesting.
One girl wants her hair curled, and I have to straighten the other ones. You know, the girl that has curly hair, she wants the straight hair. And the girl that has straight hair wants curly hair. I got to do that.
That's it. So that's basically the place. I mean, you see it's not very big. Hold on. There's a loft.
Well, we've got to do let's get it down, because it looks like you could pull it down, right?
Okay.
We found this ladder. It was on the edge, so we're assuming you can go up it, or they intend on you.
Yeah, it's got hooks on it too. So,
let's see what we find.
Here's the loft. Oh, there's a box of stuff back here.
So it's not intended to like.
Well, no, it's just, I mean, everything looks
clean.
I mean, well, there's some stuff up here, but I mean, they're definitely not keeping people from coming up here. I mean, there's just one box of stuff. I don't know what's in that box. I doubt it's toys, but you can go see.
There's carpet up there?
Yeah, there's carpet up there.
Watch your head.
I miss carpet so much.
She just said I miss carpet so much.
You miss carpet so much?
They had it up upstairs.
Yeah, they're upstairs. Okay, and here's the front porch.
It is kind of like right where everybody's at. Like that's the main traffic intersection right there.
Yeah, that's the first traffic light that you come to.
CROCKETT, which is a popular golf course, and you see it like right here. I don't mind hustle and bustle. I'm more of like city, you know, but I don't think people think this when they think the mountains.
Hey, how's it going? So then we got a hot tub over here, and this isn't just a usual regular hot tub. It is pretty big. So here's the porch.
We did notice when we got out here that
there's lights up here,
and they don't.
We can't find the
switch. The one inside doesn't work. We don't really see one outside. I've looked over there, so I'm not really sure.
But man, for such a small cabin.
This is an expensive hot tub. Most of them you get, it's like the round ones. You can barely fit in it, or like it just isn't an actual feel like there's anything going on.
I
This
mean,
one has the lay down.
It has 2 loungers.
And it's got the lights. And it looks clean.
Yeah, they didn't.
We haven't been in it yet, though.
That's what it looks like, clear,
Yeah.
with the lights on.
We haven't been in it
The
yet.
other thing we didn't really talk too much about, I don't think we did, was the closets. This place is marketed as a place for 4 people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would only be like 2 adults and 2 kids.
Yeah,
That's
the closet in there is literally just something like hanging. And of course, there's no space for anything
and luggage
else.
space. You couldn't
Yeah, there's
store
not-
your luggage
yeah.
anywhere and walk. So yeah, it's like a 2 adults, 2 kids.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, places
It
like
is
this.
bigger than
yeah.
some hotels.
It is bigger than some hotels, yeah, and it's
And cheaper.
less expensive than some hotels. So we stayed at too. So
Have a game here. We always use this thing as a microphone. Whenever we're in hot tubs, 2 truths and 1 lie. Currently, we are on. These are our top 10 in our top 10 restaurants. 2 of them will be in there, and 1 of them will not. What is yours?
Okay, so my first one's the Peddler. My second one is Smoky Mountain Brewery. And the third one is Apple Barn Farmhouse.
I think it is the Peddler. That's the lie.
What do you think?
Smoky Mountain Brewery. What about
Which
you?
one do you think, Jay?
Smoky Mountain Brewery. Which one?
It was the Peddler.
I haven't went with them to the Palace, so we didn't know.
So what did you say, Keegan? We already did
Smoky
theirs.
Mountain Brewery.
And your other ones were
Paula's
and Old Red.
Old Reds. And Jay's was
No Way
Local
Jose's.
Goat,
Paula's.
Paula's, and No Way Jose's. And hers, she didn't.
Yeah.
The lie was No Way Jose's.
Yeah.
And my lie was Smoky Mountain Brewery.
Yep.
And Taste of Italy won for me, and Cherokee Grill. All right. That's what we do. So.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, let's review the hot tub. What do you think?
I think it's really good. It's pretty big.
Pretty big?
And I like how they have where you can like just lay down.
And it changes the light. So this side over here is a lay down, and then me and Eric have the 2 seats. And it's full all the way. There isn't a slimy grime, and you can change the color of the lights.
And there's a ton
Change
of
the color,
bubbles.
Keith. Change the color.
I can do.
That
Oh!
UK blue, though. That UK blue, though.
What's next? Oh no! Oh!
Strobe lights.
Did the blue.
Green.
There we go.
There it is.
But you can see, we did say that it is busy. There was a car going that way. I think they're going to the Appy Lodge. I think that's overflow parking back here. But there's no one at Davy Crockett's. Granted, we are in here probably like 8.
Hot tub that we've seen when we've been renting cabins.
It is, and we used to rent like $800 to $1,000 a night cabin.
Yeah.
And this is the best hot tub we've had.
Yeah, probably so.
The girls have to do homework. We do reviews because, you know, we live here. But look how cool their setting is. And I get to sit in the hot tub while they do it.
okay, so we just got out of the hot tub and started to pull the bed out. It's a 1-bedroom, so we were giving the girls the bedroom, and then we were going to take the sleeper sofa. And then we seen this.
There's chip crumbs,
Stains galore.
stain,
I don't know when this has been washed.
stain. I don't even want to know what those stains are.
And it's not like obviously it's not been washed because there's crumbs as well. There's glitter, I mean there's chips, there's food, it looks like hair, dust.
So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to stay tonight.
Lucky for us, we have a house to go to.
Yeah, fortunately, I don't know what time it is right now. I know that the office closes at 9, but in order for us to sleep here, all this would need new mattress, new everything. And then also we should mention that there's no closets. We've looked just about everywhere, and we still haven't found any like a sheet or a comforter for this bed, and that is just like the mattress cover that's on there right now. So
And they advertise a sleeper sofa, sleeps 4.
yeah, they advertise a sleeper sofa. So when you look this cabin up, it actually says that this sleeps 4. And yeah, so I mean, other than this bed, everything else has been pretty well clean. But this hasn't been touched.
In a while.
It's pretty apparent.
Keegan, what are you doing?
Counting up a little more stuff in the gold.
Why?
Oh, it's grody.
All right, so we're back at the cabin, and actually we just got back from the front desk because it's right around 5 o'clock, and we came back to this. So someone from maintenance apparently came here and fixed the bed issue, but I think you can even see from here that this mattress cover is the same one from last night and still filthy. Another issue we had was that there were no sheets or blankets for the pull-out. Those also didn't arrive. So maintenance apparently did show up, but it looks like the housekeeping side maybe didn't, or maybe the maintenance man didn't get the message, or the message wasn't relayed. Whatever the case is, this will be night number 2 without staying at the cabin.
All right, so that was the cabin. Before we jump in with this rating, I think Eric needs to explain what happened.
Okay, so we got to the cabin. You all seen a lot of the footage, and I think we explained a little bit about this leading up to, and then we came back the next day. So we got there, got in the hot tub, everything went well. It is a very small space, but it was still pretty clean. It was a little dated. Up to the point that we went to bed, we were pretty satisfied with the accommodation. We pulled the sleeper sofa out, and when we did, there was still like some crumbs, some chips, a lot of stains on it. It was dingy. There was hair. It was stained. It hadn't been cleaned for quite some time. So we call and say, hey man, and it was like obviously late at night because we were just going to bed. So we called, and the guy ended up stopping by, taking a look at it. We couldn't pull the sleeper sofa out. We didn't have blankets or sheets or anything like that with the room for the sleeper sofa. So he said he would get it all taken care of in the morning. You know, preferably I would have wanted it taken care of then.
At that point, we went home.
Yeah, so we went home. Now, you know, if you're a vacationer, that's a totally different story. But for us, we went home.
It was still a big deal. Like,
Absolutely.
The girls had school the next day. We were packed. We had a plan that ruined our plans for the next day, really. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, even for us as locals, it was hard.
Yeah, so we ended up coming down, I think it was about 5 o'clock the next day. Ample time to take care of everything. And we got there. Somebody from maintenance did come by and fixed it to where you could actually pull the sofa all the way out. But there were no blankets or sheets, and the mattress cover hadn't been changed either. So no one came to clean it. So at that point, we went down to the office and talked to a gentleman named Jeff. And
this was like at 5 p.m.
Yeah, so Jeff was really good. He didn't even hesitate. I didn't have to ask him for anything. I told him the situation, and he just said, here's your money back, which was, I think, the correct thing to do at that point. And so that basically brings us to the review now.
Okay, so with all that being said and considered, here's the thing. That was a $397 for a 2-night cabin. Hotels here you can't really get that. It's hard to find that. You can get that with River House, but a lot of them you can't really find that. It was clean up until, if we hadn't needed that sofa sleeper, my rating would be
higher,
like 8, 7, you know. But it's inexcusable. We didn't stay one night there. I'm gonna give it a 3, I guess. Even with not staying there, we didn't fight them. Like, the maintenance guy did come. We just told him the situation. He was like, here's your money. There was no fuss about it. Now, that's for me, as someone who lives here who had a home to go to afterwards. I don't think that it would be that easy if you were vacationing here. A lot of people, you know, like, you save up money and you have a specific amount of money that comes with you to spend. If it's on hold, at a different place that you're not staying to get another hotel might not be in the cards for some people. So the only reason it is a 3 is because maintenance was prompt. The guy at the night shift did come even after hours because we were in the hot tub until it closes at 9, the front desk. In some places at VRBO, I feel like we've had a lot more difficult time. Probably wouldn't got our money back at VRBO. So the fact that they gave us our money back, we didn't even have to suggest that, and just kindness of the staff that we did talk to, it's a 3. But if I didn't live here, it would probably be a 0, you know, because it's just like, what do you do from there, you know? Like, I've been broke, and to come down here was hard work, and there's no way that we would be able to find another place to stay if that was already taken out of my account. Like, at times I wouldn't have been able to do that, so it'll put me in a spot. But I give it a 3. What do you rate it, Keeg?
I would rate it I don't really know, but
Trying to hide, cheer, outfit. Okay, what are you rating it?
I would rate it a 4 because the hot tub is really nice. I really like the color changing lights. They have a cool hot tub, but I hate how we couldn't even stay there at night. And especially if you're on vacation and you have like really nowhere to go and you can't find a hotel, then honestly your whole family would be squished on one little bed, or you'd probably be sleeping in the car. And also like it was pretty small, but it's like a cute small. The working people were really nice, but they didn't fix our sheets, even though that was like the main thing we asked for. We didn't like care if it went back in, and they didn't give it to us. But besides, they didn't like give the sheets. It was really cute, and it was really. I think I rated it up a 4.
What do you rate it, Jay?
I rated it. It's really hard to rate because I want to say 4 too. I feel like if you waste all of your money on that to come with, and to just have that cabin with you, you couldn't really do anything if you had like 6 people or even 4. You couldn't even really. If the sheets wasn't look like that, you'd probably it would be 10, but the sheets were like that, so you can't. Like there was like glitter, hair, stains.
It was bad.
Nasty. And I love the hot tub.
Yeah, the hot tub was really good.
I was making me.
Huh?
It makes me feel like at the hot tub it would gotta be 10. I love that.
Yeah, it was really nice.
So it's very difficult, I think, if I could piece it out a little bit. I'd probably give Jeff at Park Place Cabin Rentals a 10. I would give I don't know if it's housekeeping. I don't think, I kind of feel like this cabin's been forgotten a little bit. And I don't know that if it was a particular housekeeper or what the issue was, but I mean it's not a good experience from hospitality or housekeeping. The hot tub's really good. Probably scoring I think it is probably the best hot tub that we've been in of a cabin or a place that we rented. So that was really good. But overall, man, I mean, I don't see how you have a cabin review or you have a stay at a cabin where you don't spend either of the nights that you booked actually in the cabin, and it's above a 3 or 4, or maybe a 3. Again, I want to reiterate that Jeff did a really good job, and that was the best part of the experience. The hot tub and that customer service at the end was definitely the best part of the experience. And Jeff did also mention, he said, hopefully, you guys will come back and give us another chance. And, I'm sure that's coming. I'm sure it is. But at any rate, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.